Alright guys, so this video isn't going to be in chronological order. I'm just going through a list. And also, I forgot to mention, this is only specifically pop, not hip hop, not electronics, not any of those cultures or genres at all. And this is only strictly pop music. 2013 for pop culture was one of the best years for the 2010s, so hope you enjoy the video. Alright, so starting off, Miley Cyrus. So Miley in her bangers era, which was started on June 19th, 2013 with the release of We Can't Stop, the music video. This marked a significant transition into her career, going from a Disney star to an adult. It was pretty much characterized by a more raunchy and rebellious image compared to her earlier works as a child star, and reflecting a departure from her wholesome Hannah Montana image. The Bangers album featured hits like We Can't Stop, Wrecking Ball, which gained considerable amount of attention for their bold visuals and controversial themes. The era showcased Miley Cyrus's evolution as an artist and as a person, embracing a more mature and daring style both in music and public persona. This was basically her rock star era. And because at this time Miley was so provocative with her performances, this 2013 VMAs performance, a bunch of her peers were just looking at her at awe and amazement, and not in a good way, but they were just like basically disgusted. Let me show you this clip. Look at their faces, especially Rihanna's. Like, they were disgusted, and especially Drake right here. Watch. This man didn't even look at her performance. That's how disgusted he was. He was just looking at the ground, regretting his choices. The next one up on the list is my wife, Selena Gomez. In 2013, she launched her solo career with the release of her debut album called Stars Dance. The album's lead single, Come and Get It, marked a really huge moment for her career as she transitioned from her work with her band called Selena Gomez and the Scene to a actual solo artist that can make it on her own. But Come and Get It was well received, showcasing a more mature, polished sound, blending pop with electronic dance elements. The song became a commercial success, peaking at number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100, earning critical acclaim for its catchy melody. Her vocal performance was pretty A-tier. This era signaled her growth as an artist and her ability to stand out in the competitive pop music landscape of the 2010s. Alright, so in 2013, around the fall, Lorde released her debut album, Pure Heroine? I don't know how you say that, but which quickly catapulted her to international fame. The album, known for its minimalist production and introspective lyrics, featured the hit single Royals, and Royals was a really good song. It became a global sensation, reaching number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and earning Lorde critical acclaim for its unique sound and mature perspective on fame and consumerism. Her album, which you guys should check it out, was praised for its cohesive sound and Lorde's distinctive voice, blending elements of indie pop and electronic music in a way. Other notable tracks from the album include Tennis Court, which one of the best songs on the album, Team, and Buzz Cut Season. And keep in mind, she was literally 16 years old when she released this album and Royals, which kind of established her new fame in the music industry. Katy Perry, my girlfriend at the time. So in 2013, Katy Perry released her iconic single Roar, which marked the beginning of her Prism era. And Roar was a lead single from her 4th studio album, again, Prism, and it quickly became a massive hit, topping the Billboard Hot 100 chart. The song's empowering lyrics, catchy melody, and resonated with a wide audience, earning it significant radio play and commercial success. The Prism era was characterized by themes of self-empowerment, healing, and resilience. The album featured other successful singles like Unconditionally, Dark Horse. Oh my god, Dark Horse was my favorite. Prism era was also notable for its vibrant color and visuals, and elaborate music videos and high energy performances, solidifying her status as a pop superstar and influential figure in the music industry for the 2010s. Alright, so Rihanna and Chris Brown in the 2013 Grammys, these two were spotted together, and they haven't been seen since the incident that happened with them back in 2009. You know, the two walked the red carpet separately, but once inside the Staples Center, Brown and Rihanna got cozy. Rihanna looking fine in that red dress with Chris Brown with his white tuxedo. These two have come a long way in the past 4 years, and I think because of this little click up they had, I think this is where the Drake and Chris Brown beef began, because they share the same ex, which is Rihanna. But I think that feud might have began a little bit earlier last year, but it was all because of Rihanna still. So Robin Thicke and Blurred Lines. So in March of 2013, Robin Thicke released his music video for Blurred Lines. They immediately got backlash for it. So the song earned him a nomination for awards including Record of the Year and Best Pop Duo and Group Performances at the 56th Annual Grammy Awards. The song received generally negative reviews from the music critics, with some saying it is just overall garbage and trash. Don't get me wrong, but I'm pretty sure the song itself wasn't the problem. It was the music video that came along besides it. The song itself got everyone involved sued. Pretty certain Pharrell even disowned the song, saying like, I don't want nothing to do with it anymore, that I'm tired of it. The music video was just... yeah. And there is an uncensored version online where they're pretty much all, you know, not wearing any clothes. So that made the situation even worse for everyone involved. One of the women involved, which was Gibby's girlfriend from iCarly, I don't want to say her last name because I'm gonna butcher it. She came out saying that she felt uncomfortable by Robin Thicke's presence, or overall, he was just like an ick person being with. And his wife left him like a year later because of the allegations of him cheating. On top of getting divorced, getting sued, the backlash he was getting, I think he just decided to stay out of the limelight for now. He's just been in incognito mode ever since. Harry Styles and Taylor Swift. Alright, so these two were going out since March of 2012 when they were first spotted together, and then they broke up in January of 2013 after just a few short months of dating. Styles and Swift called it quits. Us Weekly reported that the breakup occurred while the two were vacationing together in the British Virgin Islands. And then a couple of months later, they made headlines again when they were spotted together at the VMAs 2013, and that's pretty much it with these two. In the fall of 2013, Lady Gaga kicked off her art pop era with the release of the single called Applause. This era marked a return to her roots of blending pop with elements of art and fashion. Applause, the lead single from her third studio album Art Pop, was a vibrant, energetic anthem that celebrated the relationship between performer and audience. The song became a commercial success, peaking at number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 and receiving positive reviews for its infectious beat and flair. The album was noted for its experimental sound and incorporating electronic music, R&B, and rock influences. The era was characterized by its bold and often eccentric visual style, with Lady Gaga embracing a wide range of artistic expressions in her music video, live performances, and public appearances. Songs like Do What You Want featuring R. Kelly further showcase her versatility and commitment to pushing the boundaries of pop music. The art pop era solidified her reputation as a trailblazing artist and unafraid to take risks. But yes, she did redefine the conventions of mainstream music of pop once again. In March of 2013, Justin Bieber got into a confrontation with a paparazzi that was just bugging him, and here's a clip of that situation.
Hey guys, we gotta okay. Easy, just. What's fucking moron. What did you say? You're what? What'd you say? You're what fucking said, mate. Lose your fucking mouth. Lose your fucking mouth. Lose your fucking mouth.
Like, I do not know what set him off. I don't know if the news reporter struck a nerve or something, but like, this was pretty funny. This was like the beginning of the Justin Bieber bad boy era, or the people that like to call it the Bizzle era, or me personally, I like to call it the light skin era. This era was so weird for him. It's like it was him having like a midlife crisis or something. So I'm pretty sure the reason why he was acting out the way he did was because he was trying to get rid of that little innocent era that he had. Like, he doesn't want to be associated with Justin Bieber from 2009 through 2011. He was just trying to get rid of that Disney Channel image so hard that Miley did the same thing later on the year. But he just did it really worse because this guy was actually like sipping codeine, he was smoking weed, and just overall getting a bunch of tattoos, which tattoos aren't bad and all, but the first two I mentioned, they can be addictive, even though Miley, she was just like role playing basically, right? And because of this terrible rebrand that he was doing it to himself, his image, his reputation plunged into infamy because beforehand, the only haters he had were like adults and teenage boys. But now he was hated by both sides. Even some of his fans turned on him, but not all of them, obviously, which leads to this next event that happened. Alright, so he got booed at the Billboard Music Awards while accepting his Milestone Award, which was in itself really impressive, especially at his age, but due to the fact that he was really hated at the time, even more so, a lot of people were booing at him. Even though there was more cheers and applause than booing, you can still hear the booing in the background. It's not really bad, but it was still kind of like an oof.
The first artist under 19 to have 5 number ones on the Billboard.
I don't know. What made it funny for me is that they all sound like ghosts in the background. So in the late fall and the early winter of 2013, Beyonce surprised the world by releasing her self-titled visual album called Beyonce. Without any prior promotion or notice, this groundbreaking move defined traditional music industry norms and created a significant impact, demonstrating her influence and innovation as an artist. The album was released exclusively on iTunes for some reason, featured 14 songs and 17 music videos, emphasizing a cohesive visual and auditory experience for the viewer and the listener. She showcased a wide range of musical styles from pop, R&B, hip-hop, and soul, and included collaborations with artists like her husband Jay-Z, Drizzy Drake, Frank Ocean, and many more. And notable tracks from the album include Drunken Love, Partian, XO, and Flawless, each accompanied by striking visuals that added depth to the song's themes. So the Beyonce album received widespread critical acclaim for its boldness, creativity, and the quality of both the music and visual components. It debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 chart and became one of the best-selling albums of 2013. Despite its unconventional release strategy, the surprise release of Beyonce is often regarded as a defining moment in her career, showcasing her ability to innovate and influence the whole entire music industry. And I have a feeling her headlining the Super Bowl for that year gave her the confidence to do that on her own. What I'm talking about is in February of 2013, Beyonce headlined the Super Bowl for that year and delivered a powerful and memorable performance that further solidified her status as one of the world's top entertainers. Held at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, the halftime show featured a melody of Beyonce's biggest hits, including Love on Top, Crazy in Love, End of Time, and Baby Boy. One of the highlights of her performances was the highly anticipated reunion with her Destiny Child bandmates Kelly Rowland and Michelle Williams. Together, they performed a melody of Destiny's Child hits, including Bootylicious, Independent Woman, and a portion of Beyonce's Single Ladies. The halftime show was praised for its high energy, Beyonce's incredible vocals, and dancing abilities. The impressive stage production, it attracted a massive television audience with millions of viewers, around 25 to 30 million views in total on YouTube. Her Super Bowl halftime show remains one of the most iconic and talked about performances in the history of the event. That's pretty much it, guys. I know I left out like a lot of stuff, but honestly, quite frankly, this video was long enough. This is like the longest video on my YouTube channel, and so yeah, if this video does pretty good, then I'm gonna make a whole series about it. And frankly, I'm gonna make 2014 next. Watch out for that. Hopefully my voice wasn't too monotone, and I know it sounded like I was reading from a script, which basically I was. Hopefully you guys liked it, and just pretty much subscribe and like, and I'm out.